22-yard line.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
22-yard line.
Yeah, check. 280. Switch the mic right here. We'll go mic 40, mic 40.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Wide, get wide.
Black, come on.
Wentz now on first down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Man 5-7. Hey, Delta. 40's mine. Here, Sim. Give it up nothing today. Hey, Ford, Tokyo. Check Mike.
To throw is Wentz.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
3 down.
Lefty.
Watch twist.
Sunday. SOS. Bunch. SOS.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
We own them. Kill. Kill.
What's that? Watch the safety. Recon, 132 fighter. What's that?
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Here we go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Come on, QB, come on. Check.
Lucky 50.
Check. Fresno.
Now the rookie from Boise State, Alexander Madison. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
57's Mike. Check pass.
They go play action here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
I got you, boy.
Yellow.
57.
Hey, Alpha.
57's Mike.
What's that?
From the gun, here's Cousins. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go.
Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Come. 25.
They'll start out on the ground with a J. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. I'm coming.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Mike's 40! Mike's 40! Watch the pass!
Wentz now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. 63 yards on a punt return score. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go!
Go.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
218, chopper. We're good.
Wentz the handoff to Ajayi, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
40, Mike's 40!
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Motion!
On play action, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Wentz gonna throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
There we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Alert 3.
Hey, 80 weapon.
24. Check 24.
Gun.
Motion. Check
300.
Nickel.
Where's the hot?
Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Go. Waiting.
He's coming. You.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
3 buzz.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Listen to me.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Where's the hot?
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4.
Kill. You remember.
Here's Wentz to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it. He's checking credit.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
I know you feel that.
Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop.
54 Mike. Bandit. Check. Motion out of the backfield. Mike's 54.
Great 57.
54. Watch the screen. Pass. Out.
Here, shift.
On play action, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
Waiting.
Let him know.
Hey, stash.
Slam. Check out.
61. Match box.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Porky, 82, Porky.
Now Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Black.
Watch the twist. Watch twist.
Here's Ajayi. And Ajayi's not going to get there, I don't believe. Indeed, they stop him short. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Come on, fellas.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the run. Kill.
Lucky 48.
Turn it up. Kill.
Blue draw corkers.
Rush in.
Black.
Rush in.
Hey, wahoo.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52
Jihad.
is the mic.
You ain't doing nothing.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephen Weatherly able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
81.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Bus. Go.
Hatch it.
Wait, good.
Now wins. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
Watch a slant.
Play action. Now wins. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Right there, 54, right
From
there.
Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, down at the 33.
Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Our time.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Now a run with Cook, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Again, it's Cook. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Throwing is Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Right. He's tight right here.
A first down throw for Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready? Hey, no, easy. General West.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
We got this.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Danny. Switch.
Cousins. This a screen to Abdullah. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
There we go.
Amir Abdullah. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Wentz now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
To throw once more on second and 10. Wentz. His throw incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing now is Wentz. Airs this out for Matthews. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's put that team on the bus.
For Tokyo!
Wentz going to go on fourth down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. On first down, it's Howard. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
It's just me.
On second and 11 now. Wentz. He leaves this one for Howard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up the third down.
Great 15, great 15.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles get a score closer. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2.
I got
it. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike.
5-7.
Oh, yeah.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Leave it. Ring up 48. Hey, steamer. Protein spill. Here we go. Bring the energy.
Cook. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Sunday.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Geno Atkins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Wentz, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. The Minnesota offense about ready to get